Hello everybody, welcome back to another day of Willbender content. Um, it's really late and I'm tired, so I'm just doing some random Halloween dailies today. I didn't promise what kind of content it would be every day, which means I'm allowed to do something stupid and pointless. We're starting with the jumping puzzle here because that is the closest thing to real content. Um, I'll probably solo the dungeon? Question mark? Whatever you call the Mad King fight after this. I figured this would be a nice warm-up. Um, not a lot going on. We're in a bit of a content lull, so it's been hard to find raid groups, honestly. Um, at least for me, when I'm looking for them. Now we wait. I think both of those other guys already fell off somehow. Getting a little bit tight on time there, but it's fine. Oh, that was a weird visual bug. Don't know why I was getting grabbed in midair, but okay. And now we wait. And I missed the clock, apparently. Do you have to, I think you have to wait for it to explode. So I was impatient. It's been a while since I did this one, can you tell? Anyway, this just means more time to ramble about nonsense, I guess. Oh, what was I gonna talk about today? I had a bunch of Captain Crunch, like 20 or 30 minutes ago. It's wearing off already. The captain's influence is leaving my body. I'm no longer crunchitized. The strength is waning from my frail mortal bones. Ooh, little lag spike. I never go for that chest on the left there because the green goop starts getting so close there. I don't even remember what's in these chests, honestly. So I don't think it's worth going for. Oh, goodbye, dude. Like, obviously I grab them if they're right there, like that one, but I don't go out of my way for them. And this time we wait for the clock to explode, because I'm pretty sure it does that. Is it gonna do it this time? Yeah, there we go. Hooray! That's content, baby. No Raven in this one, I guess it's only in the stopped version. I wasn't gonna buy anything anyway. I I appreciate the existence of the paper bag skins. I think they're very funny, but they're also not really something I think I would use personally. Alright, let's fight Mad King Thorn. This whole thing definitely feels a little bit dated, but it's not that bad. He's kind of an interesting boss to actually fight. There's just some awkward parts. This initial part, this part kind of sucks. There's no sugarcoating it. Uh, it takes a long time and it's a trash fight where you're getting interrupted in the middle by having to do the commands. Once he finally shows up, he's kind of a fun boss. He dies very fast, but you know, power creep. Maybe he'll actually take a while to die. I don't have that much self-boon gen. Maybe he'll put up a good fight. Oh boy, we're finally starting. That one's dance. Okay. Those icons do not do a great job of telling me which emotes they are.
Bring them to justice. Rage at maximum.
Ow, stop it.
There's the power.
Oh, it was on 3. Very rude of those guys to chain CC me right as I was trying to kill them. Yep, we got it, dude. I think I get to actually fight him now. I think it's 3 rounds. Hooray, I'm right. What? It's making me do a 4th round?
There's the power.
I don't have enough CC. I should have thought of that. Is the emote gonna do it?
Rage at maximum.
It does. Interesting. And he's phased. That wasn't too bad. That was definitely slower than I'm used to. I usually do this on Reaper. Not just because it's thematically appropriate, but also because Reaper is actually very good at soloing this whole thing. I want to drop here. So I only aggro 1 spider. Jump on the chain.
Rage at maximum.
I end up soloing this at least once, basically, every year. Every year that I bother to play Halloween, at least. I do just skip it fairly often.
Accelerating.
It's important to take breaks sometimes. I'm gonna pop Signet just to try and break his bar.
Accelerating.
Getting the extra F1 from killing this spider is actually huge. Ah, fuck, he teleported out of my flames.
There's the power.
I think he phases at 25%. Ow. Please stop moving out of my purging flames. It's very rude. Okay, he should phase shortly.
Accelerating. Lacking.
Yep, there he
Endurance.
goes. Gonna want to kill both of these.
Face the consequences.
I can just burn all my cooldowns on them
Right
because
there's
it's
the
gonna
power.
take a while to get me to do the drop down safely. This is the most lethal part of this entire thing, doing this drop down correctly. You want to go here, and then you want to land on top of this thing, but sometimes I have just slid straight off. Literally, you just slide off. I don't know why. That fall really hurts. This is the worst part of this whole thing, honestly. Staying out of combat until... Ow. Okay.
There's the power. Justice prevails.
Casting my signet just to make sure that the bar breaks. Because that's going to give me both extra damage and breathing room. I'm going to back off because I don't want him to knock me off the edge.
Take the initiative.
I canceled the CC from my palm there. Very cringe.
No letting up.
But it doesn't matter, he's dead.
Rage and energy level too low.
Hooray. I don't know why you would ever pick these things, these are worthless. So, yeah, not a lot on the agenda today. I really do want to get some more serious fights in, but there will be better days for that. Oh man, I am so tired. Uh, Let me check the old dailies, see if there's anything else I want to tackle today. Race event. Hmm. Sorry, I didn't plan this out very well, as you can see. Gold. Kill Joko minions. Doesn't look like there are any other like mini games I need to do or anything. We'll do the mount race, I guess. That
This candy corn is really effective bloody prince repellent.
mount races are kind of like content if you squint really hard. Ugh, man. Alright, we'll do the Jackal one and then call it a day. What else was there? Well, if I remember anything I forgot to mention, I'll just put it in the video description. Add it in a comment later or something. If I didn't remember it, it can't be that important. Oh, that's a little fucked up looking. Let's not look at that. We've got balance updates on the horizon and whatnot. New weapons coming, all that stuff. But that's all at least like a ways out. Like, I know we get new relics in 2 weeks, but I don't think a ton is going to change just from the addition of relics. So, that said, if anybody has any suggestions for another build they think I should try, feel free to put that in the comments. I would like to do another series like this for a different build. get more familiar with something I've never played before. I had barely touched Willbender as a spec at all going into this. I think I literally just like messed around with it during the betas. I unlocked it on my my Power Dragon Hunter, but I don't know if I ever actually played it, like even in open world. So it was fun. It was really interesting trying to learn something this way, and I feel like I honestly learned it a lot better than I did a lot of other builds that I put more time into just by virtue of how I went about doing things. I think the consistency made a big difference. Ran out of dashes for that one. So, yeah, if anybody has any suggestions, leave them in the comments, please. I'll let you know if I have any prior experience with the build you're suggesting. There's probably like a 50-50 chance I have played it or not. Strictly like group PvE builds, I am not much of a PvP player. I barely even do fractals. So, I would describe myself as mostly 10-man content oriented. This is honestly a pretty good race. The pumpkin bomb mechanic is like just significant enough to matter without being particularly annoying. Like it feels like I shouldn't be ignoring it, but it also feels like it's not that big a deal if I get hit. Which I think is kind of the sweet spot. Unlike some other mount race mechanics I could name. Let me try and give you guys some hints. I'm just thinking about what specs I don't have like any experience on. It's mostly the End of Dragons ones, of course. Seeing as that's just the newest content. I've barely played Bladesworn, Untamed, Vindicator. I played Spectre a little bit, but that was specifically Condillac Spectre in the period where it was giving alacrity with Wells. I have not touched it in any other way. I haven't touched the heal build or the pure DPS build or the post rework Alac Spectre. I barely play anything Elementalist at all. Uh, my number one most played Elementalist build is Heal Tempest, um, which I do like. I don't think I'm very good at it, but I do like it. Um, I just don't find myself healing very much these days without also tanking, and I don't like tanking on it very much. I would rather be tanking on something else with a larger boon application AoE, which I know is by and large a skill issue, but that's just where I'm at. So yeah, any suggestions you guys got? Um, yeah, I'll try and respond to any comments and let you guys know what I have and have not tried before, what sounds interesting to me. I don't have too much more to say. I was gonna wait out this race timer, but I'm just gonna get a little box of goodies for that, and I don't think you guys really need to be here for that. So I'll let you go early. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll catch you next time.